access to the upstairs so they can't shoot down into the site.
So as he gets control of that, they're confident that the trophy room, the B site is clear. It's time to start moving upstairs, but a beautiful C4 from Slash up through the floor in kitchen.
So I don't know about you guys, but when I saw that live, I was freaking out because I did not know that that was possible with C4. So, you know, the moment I saw that, I knew I had to make a video about it. And after 3 or 4 different revisions of trying to figure out what type of video I wanted to make, I finally settled on making it a top 10. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's get into the top 10 tips and tricks for the month of March. So for our first spot, we're going to be going over the one that Slash used in that clip at the beginning of the video. He was out here on Chalet defending Trophy Kitchen bomb sites, blue hole right here next to the hatch. He had tore down this window at the beginning of the round to throw out a cam. Then he was down in the kitchen on that cam watching. When he saw people coming up, he got the C4 ready, threw it between those floorboards, out and on to that bedroom terrace. Blackbeard had no idea what was coming. There's the angle on it, really dope spot. The next spot that I have for you guys is on the new map Coastline. We're going to be throwing a C4 out onto the hookah deck outside the hookah lounge. All you need to do is blow a hole right there underneath that mat. Then we make our way downstairs into the Sunrise Bar. Come right here, look up, align yourself, and then throw that C4 through the floorboards. As we come out onto the deck, we can see where that lands. It's good for anybody peeking this side. You can also throw it the other way to get a guy on the other side of the door. So this is a really, really good spot and a very, very cheeky angle. The next spot I have for you guys is out here on Consulate. This was actually used in the Invitational as well by Canadian. He was defending this B lobby bomb site. From down here in Cafeteria, he tossed up his C4 through the open hatch, and it landed over here by the table, and he was able to get a kill. It's not a super effective spot to throw. It's actually more effective if the bomb site is down in the cafeteria and the enemy blows the hatch. You can toss it up and maybe get a kill that way. But most people like to plant in these corners over here. So what I found is even better. Come down into this hallway, look up through the closet hatch, line yourself up with the corner of that wall, and then toss that up. And where that'll land is right on the corner of this wall. So anybody playing in that corner or close to the door is going to take a lot of damage or get killed. If you throw it a little bit to the right, you can actually get it to land next to the plant as well. So that's a really dirty spot that saw use in the Pro League. Our next spot is going to be out here on Yacht defending this north doorway in the cockpit bomb site. So we're going to come down in here in the poker room, blow out that hatch, toss up the C4 through the door so that anybody on either side of that peeking is going to have a C4 in their face. A really nice spot that I've actually got some use out of. The next spot was actually in one of Serenity's videos, but as you can see by the evidence on the screen, I had this recorded almost a month before that video came out, so I'm going to put it in anyways. But basically what we're doing is we're defending that work office window, toss it through the hatch right there, and it lands out here on the right of the window. Really dirty spot that you saw used. The next spot is out here on Bank. We're going to be defending this back teller's space. What I would recommend doing is throwing up that cam, watching that, and then once you see somebody hop over into the teller's area, you can come over here and either shoot them or throw the C4 for wherever they stop, get on cams, whatever. Really dirty spot. I would recommend having somebody down there anyways. In addition to actually throwing C4, you can also defend this teller wall if you have impact grenades. So I laid my smoke down there to simulate the thermite or Hibana charges. And if your teammates call out that it's getting breached, take out your impact, throw it right there. You can see I got the hit marker destroying my canister, so it's going to destroy a thermite or Hibana charge. The next spot that I have is one that I've been trying to get to work for a while now. But what you want to do is blow out the top of that reinforcement above the big reinforced wall in lockers. Line the top of the locker that you're going to be hiding behind up with where the wall meets the ceiling. Line yourself up with the hole that you made in the top of the reinforcement. and then line it up with that little crease in the ceiling. Toss it over. It'll get right over the top of the reinforcement and land on that wall behind. So as we come outside, you can see where it lands. You have to get this one perfect, or else it won't do the full amount of damage and kill the guy. But as you can see right here, it does do the full amount of damage. So that's where you want to throw it really, really dirty angle. The next spot that I have for you guys is out here on Clubhouse. We're going to be defending that kitchen entrance little room right there from downstairs in Arsenal. I know a lot of people like to just leave the C4 on the ceiling and wait for them to come through, but if you actually make a hole right there, you can toss the C4 up and through the floorboards, and it'll land inside that kitchen entrance. So anybody that's coming through here, I know a lot of teams like to sit in here and drone, sit in here and just wait for the all clear. So if they do that, you just toss that C4 up, and anybody inside this room is going to get a nasty surprise. Really, really dirty spot. The next spot that I have for you is probably one of the hardest spots to actually pull off. It's out here on border, defending that armory wall from a thermite or a Hibana. So what you want to do, come down here in the supply room and look up at the ceiling and the floorboard that has this white pipe running through it. Just make a hole right there, and you can see the door up in that security room. So what you want to do is get as far forward on this box as you can. Look up, get the right angle, and you can actually toss the C4 right through that floorboard, and we'll go upstairs, and that's where it lands. So if you have a pulse or anybody up here calling out Valkyrie and thermites coming up, you can see all the way on the side of the wall, I still took 150 damage. So really, really dirty spot. And for our number one spot, we're going to be out here on Canal defending the pillbox once it gets opened by thermite. We're going to be getting those guys behind those cinder blocks from down here in security room. Just come over here, line yourself up with the door frame, blow a hole right there, line yourself up with that chair, get the proper angle looking through that hole, toss up the C4, and where that actually lands is right behind those cinder blocks. So anybody sitting behind here or over the side repelling, head glitching you is going to get killed. Super dirty angle, super, super useful. But that's it for today's video, guys. Let me know down in the comment section what you thought of this video. If you found any of these spots useful, make sure to leave a thumbs up on the video. And I also want to say thanks for all the support on the channel over the past month. I know I haven't been able to upload much due to work and school and stuff, but we've been growing like crazy, and that's all thanks to you guys. Also, I have launched a Discord, the link will be in the description. If I'm ever playing on PC, Xbox, or PS4, I will be on there. So that'll be the best way to get a hold of me, so make sure you go and join that Discord. But that's it for today, guys. Thank you so much for the support. Have a good one. Peace.